And we are officially live. What is up, guys? Welcome back to SoBackSports, and we're so back with another episode of the SoBackSports podcast. Doing another late night edition live stream. I think you're gonna see a lot of those, especially throughout the season. How are we doing, man? How's everything going?
Bro, we're doing amazing, man. We're doing amazing. Preseason football is officially done. So, you know, just the hype for the regular seasons is about to start.
I think we lost you there, but yeah, I mean, 100%. The preseason is gonna be something really interesting. I mean, it was interesting, but oh, there we go. You're back. You're back.
Wait, can you not hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You lagged a bit.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, I was just saying that I'm excited for the season to start. Um, I'm just tired of people just talking and talking and talking about what the prediction is gonna be. I just want the season to start. Um, and just for all the haters to just go away, man. Because there's so many Caleb Williams haters, so many Chicago Bears haters, and I just don't understand why there's so much hate for the guy. And I guess it comes with being the number one pick, but I just really can't wait. I think he had a solid preseason too. Like I think he had a
Hmm.
solid preseason, but people in the media are just gonna make up some garbage and say he was bad. So I think he was pretty good, and I think I like this new Ben Johnson regime. You know, we didn't lose with Ben Johnson, so hey, that might be a good thing. Um, but yeah, I'm excited, man. We can start, man.
Oh yeah, I mean, you kind of talked about a little bit of what I was gonna kind of talk about or bring up. But before we get into today's topics and discussion, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. Trying to get to 700 subscribers by the end of this month. I think we can all get there together. So feel free to hit that subscribe button if you really like the content, like the video, comment down below, and comment in chat as well. I'd love to interact with you guys, and you can be on the screen as well. Follow the socials down below, and that's enough promo for me. Um, the preseason's done, like you mentioned, and it's gonna be now. All the focus is gonna be on the Minnesota Vikings on Monday Night Football, Week 1. So, in terms of the recap of the preseason, you kind of I talked about it too. I I think this was a solid preseason. I mean, the whole point of it is to get the rust off and bring out and see who on your team is going to make the 53-man roster. Obviously, you have your starters, your first and second teams, but it's the people that are fighting for the third or fourth string roster spots of that 53-man roster. And it wait, when is it going to be? On Thursday? Or sorry, Tuesday, right? Where it's going to be the roster cuts and it's a final
Yep.
53-man roster. So we'll be knowing in the next couple of days on who's going to actually make it. A person that was brought up on this podcast as well, and you know, uh, it sucks to see, and we kind of had this discussion too in the car on the way to Chicago today. But Deshaun Wright, yeah, it kind of sucks that his stock kind of plummeted, especially after the last couple this past game against Kansas City. He was playing against the ones, and yeah, it kind of sucks. I really hope it's not too bad. He will find a way to get on a team, but I feel like that game alone kind of made it give him a setback, and that's one player I think is gonna have a tough time making the roster now because you don't understand how competitive these roster spots are because it's it's a 53-man team at the end of the day, and you have players that are trying to scrape it, even get a third string or even fourth string place on this team, and that's what this preseason was all about. Seeing who on our team, especially in near the third and fourth quarter, is going to be available for us going forward. But I think another player too, and I'll let you respond to this. Jade Walker, dude, is an absolute baller. I'll be absolutely real right now because listen, we have a ton of wide receivers, but that game and that drive where he came up clutch with Tyson Bagent, Man, and that Selly after too. Jeez. What are your thoughts on Jade Walker's performance? And do you think he'll make the 52-man roster?
I know this is not about the Bears, but we just got a grand slam from the Cubs. I just gotta say that Reese McGuire. But yeah, I think Jade Walker was. He had a really good preseason game. Obviously had that game-winning touchdown, which is really really good, right? You like to see it. Cool Selly at the end. That was nice. Yeah, I think he should definitely make the roster. Um, I really haven't heard a lot about what he did in training camp. But that was
Yeah.
just really cool moment for him and Tyson Bagent at the end of the game, getting that game winning drive. Um, so yeah, I wouldn't mind if he's on the team. Like I think he's a solid player. Like I think he can, you know, get the be a good depth piece for his team, right? We have our top three right now, and um DJ Moore, Roma Dunze, and uh sorry, Olamide Zacchaeus. And then we have Luther Burden, and then I think number 5 is open right now. So why not? I mean, why not have Walker on our team? I
This is
think
what I
he's
saw.
I
This is
think he's
what I
really
saw
good.
today. Yeah, like I saw this today by RAS Football, and I think Kirsten Tannis posted this. Shout out Kirsten. Um, yeah, dude, this dude has an insane RAS score of 8.82. Um, overall, like you saw in that catch, especially when it came to a third down conversion, like he came up clutch. That footwork, the fact I still don't understand how he was able to get in bounds. Like he had one foot, right? And it was like on the ground, but then the ability to get that second foot while he was falling to fall right onto the turf to stay in bounds is genuinely bizarre to me. It's like some level of athleticism that you see like only the top wide receivers do. And yes, it's gonna be hard to really know if he can replicate that production against like the first string teams. But that's something that Ben will evaluate going forward. But I just wanted to show this. I thought this was pretty cool for Johnny Walker, and I really hope he does eventually make the team because I think he will can really help and be a good depth piece for his team. But let's is there any other player that we want to talk about when it comes
I
to
mean,
you know
Tyson Bagent, I mean, he was really, really good. I mean, we got to give him some love and some praise. I mean, I think, he's making a case for himself in the league that he can be a starter somewhere. I don't think he's going to be a starter.
oh yeah.
Obviously, he's not going to be a starter for us, but
Do
I
you
think
wait,
he's,
let's
he's pretty good.
expand it. Let's expand on that actually. If how many teams do you think Tyson Bagent would start for? So let's think about it.
Uh,
Let's think about the bottom teams right
okay, I
now.
think I think
The
the Saints.
Saints.
Yeah,
Do you think he will start for the Saints?
yeah. I just think that he's more proven than Tyler Show and Spencer Rattler.
Bear down, man. What's up, Ron? How's it going? Okay, Saints.
I don't think there's another team like other than the Saints.
Let me. I need to look this up because NFL teams. I cannot think of any right now.
And also another thing's like, okay, we can't really overreact because he is playing with the twos, but
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
but he is like solid. I mean, we've seen him playing like starters in the NFL. He went 2-2 with the
Yeah.
Bears. Like he is solid. He's a solid player. I think that I just hope that one day he gets a chance. Like because I definitely think he's owed a chance because he's proven and he's a really hard worker. I've heard and he has the timing. He has really good pocket awareness, and I feel
Mm-hmm.
like I think Caleb's going to develop that like pocket awareness. But I think right now he has better pocket awareness than Caleb right now. Not saying he's a better quarterback, of course, but I think that's something Caleb could probably maybe learn from Bajan is just his pocket awareness, like knowing when to get the ball out, which we saw that in the preseason game against the Bills, where he played really well. But I think the Chiefs, that defense was just, I don't know, maybe it's just the Chiefs defense, but obviously we're going to play a lot of good teams this year. So, we can't make that an excuse like, oh, it's the Chiefs defense. Caleb played bad. I mean, I don't
Mm-hmm.
even think he played bad. I think he just played mid. But, you know, I think that Bajan can be a starter somewhere. I'm not sure where he will be a starter. Maybe the Saints, maybe, but I think they'll definitely draft the quarterback. My only problem is I don't know if like another team, like, because obviously there's if your team's really bad next year, like they're going to draft a quarterback. Like, will they take a chance on Tyson?
Yeah, Vikings
This is
fans.
Nathan,
So
bro. This
it's
is
all
Nathan.
good. Oh, it's Nathan. Oh,
I
what's up,
think it's
Nathan?
Nathan.
Yeah.
I'm back from a White Queens live. Yeah, this is Nathan. I don't know why his
Yeah.
name is Ron, but yeah, I'm just saying like I'm really I think Bayesian has the talent to be like a serviceable start. I'm not saying he's gonna be like a top 10 quarterback or top 15, but he can be a starter somewhere and make some starter money somewhere. So proud of him for getting that extension and just balling out this and ending the preseason with a W. Good on his resume. And if I was Benjamin, I'll just keep working hard in practice, and one day he will get a shot somewhere. So just all
Yeah.
love for Benjamin.
I mean, he's gonna be on under contract till 2027. So, if anything, we have a really solid backup in the back, especially for Caleb Williams. Um, so
He
that's
won't
gonna be
play though.
interesting,
He's not gonna
huh?
play because Caleb's gonna be that guy because he is that guy. But yeah, I know what
Yes,
you
sir.
mean. Like do have a solid backup. So yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, listen, at the end of the day, it's preseason, and to kind of get your point about Caleb Williams, I think, yeah, I agree. He didn't play his best football, especially against the
yeah,
ones, and I can, as Bears fans, we can admit that. But if there's a place to make mistakes, it's definitely the preseason and
for sure.
practice because it's just like a trial run. It's just like
It's
an audition or like a
wait,
pre-game essentially for when the actual thing happens because there's
yeah.
not a good chance where you have an entire
I mean,
like
think about it. Anything in life, right? Like when we were kids and we're like even like in practice and shoot arounds and stuff like that. Like we're not gonna always play our best. Like in practice, it's where we're supposed to make mistakes. It's how we get better. Like I just and again I've made this point a lot of times, so maybe it's just repetitive. But I just hate when people like say, "Oh, this guy had a bad practice today. Oh, that changed my whole take on like how he's gonna play for the season." I just disagree with that. I think these are just reps. This is going to help the quarterback. You want the quarterbacks to make the mistakes now, so that in the regular season they don't make the mistakes in the regular season. They get the mistakes out of their system. Like I and me, maybe you have a different perception of this, but I think training camp mistakes and flaws and bad days in training camp mean absolutely nothing, and even in the preseason too. Like maybe it's a little bit more alarming in the preseason, a little bit because you are playing against like the ones, and you're playing against like it's a real game, obviously, but no stakes involved, and you're not running your real offense. But I just never understood the training camp hype. Like, oh, this guy is playing bad at training camp, so he's gonna be bad this season. Oh, we should lose faith in the quarterback. And it just, I just feel like a lot of people on online, a lot of people in the media, they see this and they're like, oh wait, Caleb's struggling in practice. Will this translate during the season? And it's just like, bro, let the guy play in the regular season and then let's judge him. He's only played 1 year in his career. He played pretty good for what he had. Obviously, he wasn't perfect. He has stuff to work on. That's what happens when you're a rookie. And one more thing before I give it back to you. I just think that we're all spoiled. Like when it comes to like seeing these rookie quarterbacks become really good their first year in CJ Stroud and Jaden Daniels. And mind you, CJ Stroud had a really good rookie season, and he did well in the and this year he did well in the postseason. I'll give that to CJ. But if you look at the numbers with Caleb Williams and CJ Stroud this season, you can argue that Caleb had a similar season than him, and that was a sophomore slump. So it doesn't matter how you start. Like just because you had a good rookie season does not mean you're gonna be a great quarterback. And just because you have a slow, like mid rookie season, does not mean you're gonna be a bad quarterback. I hate that, and I'm hearing this from Bears fans, and it just annoys me, and I get annoyed when Bears fans are like saying, "Oh, he's so bad. Oh, he's gonna be benched in week 6, week 7." Like, okay, then don't be a fan of the team. Like, just don't be a fan of the team if you're not gonna support your quarterback, man. Like, I think he's gonna be fine, and yeah. So I never overreact to training camp and preseason, in my opinion.
no, yeah. I mean, you have a valid point, but the thing is, like I said in previous podcast episodes, and um, it's at this point, you know, not that crazy, but that's just how the media is. Like, think about it.
For sure.
When the end of the season ends officially after the Super Bowl, you have from February to the beginning of September. So that's February, March, April. Well, most of February, March, April, May, June, July, August. And then
For sure.
August is where it starts to build up because of the preseason. So like technically you have 6 months where you're just sitting and just all you're doing is speculating. And
Yeah.
from the media perspective, that's how they are able to generate engagement is through stuff like this because the whole point of the at least this is my take, at least that's what I feel like that's
Yeah.
how it is. Like the whole premise of training camp practices and stuff being like recorded, reported on, especially from like the media members, is to gauge hype for what is the potential season. Without that, no one will know how to gauge it, especially when it comes to content and generating, views and revenue for the entire fan bases from all 32 teams to eventually go and see this their quarterback because that's the only way you can generate hype for a season, especially when you have such a hiatus like football, where your season is really only September, October, November, and December, and January, which is playoff football, and then a little bit of like the first week of February. So like you only technically have 5 months of this and 6 months of 6.5 months of hype and driving the engagement and driving the hype for it. So I completely like while it's completely false to you know engagement bait and rage bait online, there is a reason why people do it. It's because there's nothing to do. And while there can be good takes, it's takes that are outrageous and like that will hurt a team's like or a fan base's feelings are the ones that will eventually drive that media and drive that engagement. While your point is 100% correct, like it's not necessarily the most ideal and effective way to, you know,
No, I'm
increase
fine with the
media
media doing it.
literacy, but it's just that's just how media is nowadays.
No,
And
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the media. I'm talking about podcasts. I'm talking about podcasts like us
no,
and
I
the
agree.
people
Like that's also
like
that's
I
like
just don't understand why people are like, okay, they have a take. Oh, okay, he's gonna be good this season. Like they have a lot of players around him, but then as soon as he has one bad practice, one bad throw, oh, he's gonna be horrible. Don't draft him in fantasy. Like, really? Are we really doing this, man? Like,
I mean,
it's
yeah, I mean that's again goes to my point. Like it's
I mean, like,
depends on
are we
how
really?
people want to grow and create their um persona online. I think that's just how it is at the end of the day. Like if they want to just like that's every there's two schools of thought. Either you want to, for the sole purpose of helping people improve their, football takes and football knowledge, there's one thing. And there's also people that want to help but also drive clicks and engagement as well through these sort of means to get and meet ends meet. That's the only way to do it. And there's two schools of thought of that, and that's just how it goes. Like you're not going to be able to please everyone, and people won't be able to do that. But yeah, 100% you're right. Like if you're not going to support your quarterback, then what's the point?
No,
Um,
it's not even that. It's just like I don't understand the fact that like maybe just as us, like we don't fake our takes. Like we don't. We say what we believe. Like that's what I always believed in. That's why like I never like I like certain shows in the media because I think they're pretty good. But like I just think that people just fake their takes for like okay, my thing is okay, they can fake their takes whatever. That's whatever. The media, they need to make money. But I just feel like small podcasts like that are like for example like Bears fans, like they not believing in your quarterback and just saying like, oh, his pocket awareness sucks. Oh, he's gonna be horrible. He's gonna be benched in week 6, week 7. Like I've heard podcasts say that. It's like, dude, you clearly don't watch
I think we lost you again. Yeah, like 100%. Like
Yeah, I think
it's
the Wi-Fi cut out for me.
yeah, your Wi-Fi. I think because in the room you're in, I think that's probably
Yeah, no,
why.
I'm just saying, like, again, what I was trying to finish our take was like, I just don't like that. I don't know. From being a fan of the Bears, like, again, I had like people can go back to my videos. I was hating on Caleb Williams But that's before he got drafted. I was like, because I was a big Justin Fields fan. But now that he's been on my team and he's played well, like I'm, and he's developing, I'm not gonna give up on the guy. It's only been 1 year. Like, what's the point of like, dude? I feel like the preseason he did fine. Everyone's just gonna nitpick. Oh, okay, he didn't complete this pass, so he's bad. Like, he's staying in the pocket. Okay, yes, he needs to develop that. Like, he can't just stay in the pocket all day, which is true. But people are saying that he won't do that. Like, I don't see it, man. I think he's developing. He's gonna be fine. Like, again, that's just my opinion. That's my
Yeah, I
opinion.
mean, it's to go to Ron. I mean, as well, like not Ron or Nathan or I don't know who it is, but will Caleb be the first QB to throw for over 4K yards? And to
Yes,
answer that,
smashing. Yes, over.
yes.
Smashing over.
Listen.
Over.
If Caleb can, then there's no one else that will. Like genuinely saying, like unless you bring in like Joe Burrow or something like that, or someone that's established. Like, listen, Caleb will definitely. I feel like at some point,
Yeah.
whether it's not this year, it'll definitely be next year.
Oh, what's this
Like,
year?
no, I'm just saying, like, there, he will probably hit. He will definitely. It's hard to say probably or definitely because it's like there's a lot of variables as well. But I think he will
Dude,
definitely hit
okay,
it.
I think Caleb Williams is capable of averaging 235 passing yards a game, passing the ball.
Yeah. Yes, sir. What's up, guy? What's up, guy named Dave? How's it going? But yeah. Oh yeah, and obviously bear down. Hell yeah.
I mean, look,
Um,
I just think that he has like I think Mitchell Trubisky had a limitation when it came. I watched a little of his highlights. I didn't watch him play. Obviously, I wasn't a fan, but I heard he had a lot of limitations. I just think Caleb Williams really doesn't have limitations to his game. Like he can throw the deep ball. He can throw the. He's really good at the the mid range. Like I don't know what that's called. The short passing game. He's good with the. I don't know what's it called. Like what's the medium passing called? Like is I know in basketball it's called mid range. What is it called in football?
like,
Short
hold on,
throws.
let me.
The deep ball.
Just short. There's shallow routes. There's is it mid routes? Is it deep routes?
Okay. Okay. He's good at the medium
MOM,
passing
middle of
game.
the field.
Okay, he's good at medium passing game. He's pretty good at that. Like I think he has his arm talent is there, and he's very mobile too. It just what he needs to do this season is when he sees pressure, evade it, and if you don't see anybody, throw the ball away. And he's good at that. He doesn't throw interceptions, which is really good, really good. He keeps us in games, which I really like. Like I don't like quarterbacks that are just gonna throw interceptions when like I like it.
100%.
Wait, I
Fuck
have a
Green
feeling.
Bay.
Wait, there's no way. I think that is Nathan. Like I remember, like he told me. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, um, I'm just saying. Like I really think that he has the talent to be 4,000. I think obviously it feels like 2 years ago. Like I thought he was going to be 4,000 yards, but I did see some limitation to his passing game, and I think he will develop and be good. That's for another topic, but there was some limitation to his game. He was a good deep ball, but his anticipation was not there. Caleb
Hmm.
throws with anticipation. He
Yep.
does. So, and I hopefully Fields does that and does it with the Jets and whatever. But focusing on Caleb, he has the talent to do that. 235 passing yards. I think 4,000 yards is very doable for him. And I don't know if he's going to do 70% completion percentage. That's actually really good. But if he gets like 66, 67, 65, I'll be happy, man. With a 4,000 passing yards, 25 touchdowns. Can we get 25? Maybe we can get 25 passing touchdowns with all the receivers we have.
I
You
think
know,
I think
but
with all the receivers we have, I think we can get to 30. I don't think that's
yeah,
a
I
big.
mean, I'm just saying 25 is a base. 25 and like 8 interceptions. I'll be happy. We have a QB. I mean, we for
Oh
sure
yeah,
have a
yeah.
QB.
Dave, it is
Intermediate
intermediate
route.
routes. So
Thank
it
you,
was
thank you, thank
intermediate
you.
routes. Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
That
I'm
makes
more of
more
a
sense.
basketball guy, so like I know it's like I call it mid range, but like
No, but yeah,
yeah, that's
intermediate makes more sense. Like I for some reason couldn't remember it. It was either shallow, then deep routes, and then for some reason it's always because it's either digs where it's like the short to the first down marker, and then come back come back. That's kind of a intermediate route, but I mean, but yeah, thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. But yeah, let's move on to the overall recap of the preseason. I mean, Dolphins. How would you what on a scale of 1 to 10? How would you rate that game?
I mean, Caleb didn't play that game.
No, but like overall, I'm just saying overall. Like for Ben Johnson's sake, I guess. I guess that was a Ben Johnson game.
Mm, I didn't watch that game. I'll be honest, so I have no take. I mean, I did watch a little bit. I'll give it a solid B. It wasn't terrible. I mean, it wasn't great, but it was good. Like, I mean, I think the defense was playing hard. I like Noah Sewell in that game. Sewell was really good. Um, I liked the goal line stop that we had on fourth down. That was really good. I'll give it a solid B. I don't really have that much to say about that game.
I'd give it a minus ish. I think it was a really good performance for Ben Johnson and Dennis Allen specifically. Even though it ended in a tie, I really liked a lot of things that they did stylistically when it came to utilizing play action, um, utilizing pressure on the quarterback, and kind of doing the continuation of what you did at joint practice. Um, that's something I really liked about that game. Obviously, it was very scrappy and it was not the most ideal of circumstances to have a game, especially with Caleb not playing and not really much to see. But anyway, at the end of the day, I'd give it A minus. I don't mind
Mhm.
it. I don't mind it. What about the Buffalo Bills game?
A plus, A plus plus.
That is fair. That is very fair. I would probably also give it an A plus as well. I think we lost two again. Um, and I think because it's a A plus,
Hell
because
no.
there were so many different things
My bad.
going. What's
I
up?
was sorry, my bad. The Wi-Fi again. Okay, I think Caleb played really well, and I think that's the offense. I was saying I think that's the Caleb we're gonna get throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like more like a Jared Goff that game, where he was like just getting the ball out. And that was really good. Mixed that with his running ability, I think we have a really good offense. So yeah, I give it A plus. Defense played amazing. Did not even let them score a single point.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, A plus.
I agree. I think it's an A plus as well, especially going to that game as well and seeing that live. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Um, and I think another thing too, with the fact that we shut out the Bills, and I get it, I understand it was against the third, second, and fourth string players. Like
Oh,
it doesn't
second string.
matter. You should not go into a game even in like your third string or fourth string, don't score anything. Like, got to give the props to the Chicago Bears for that at least.
2 years in a
That's
row.
hard to do for a defense.
We own
Last
the
game
Chiefs and the Bills. We own the Chiefs and the Bills in the preseason.
in the
Hopefully, in the
preseason,
regular
yeah,
season, we'll beat them
yeah. I mean, we won't play them in the regular season this year, but
next year's
down
in
the
the
line,
coming years.
hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah. But for the Chiefs game, I think we kind of made our picks in a sense. But let's go over it again.
Yeah.
What's your rating for it?
I think a B. I think I the reason why I'm putting a B is because obviously we won the game and I think Tyson looked really good. I'm putting a B because I think the defense just looked so bad. Like in that game, I get it, Jalen Johnson wasn't there, but like he can't be the only reason why like that defense is good. Like I get it, he eliminates one side of the ball, like field, but I I just don't think that I disagree. I think the defense did not play that well, and for that reason, and also the offense too. Like the first 2-3 drives were not that good. I liked how we finished it off in the 2-minute drill. That looked really good. But yeah, I'll give it a B. I can't give it more than an A because I do care more about the starters than the backups.
Mm-hmm.
Um. So yeah, we get a B.
No, yeah, I agree. I think I'll also give it a B as well. I think, while that 2 minute drill at the end with Caleb Williams was really good, I really would have preferred he played and the first team play offense played a lot more better. Even Ben Johnson today came out and said that they were very sloppy in the first place. So that's something that needs to be cleaned up going into that Minnesota game, because if you play sloppy against Minnesota, they'll take advantage of that and you'll
For
be
sure.
behind for sure. And you know, after that sloppy start, coming back and putting together a really good drive to score a touchdown before the half ended, great stuff by Caleb and Rome as well. That connection is starting to still blossom together. And they ended up coming back and winning that game. It was a good thing for the backups because they're fighting for a job at the end of the day, to be on this 53-man roster, which will we get into this question down the line. But quickly before we get into this, I think that I would also give it a B, just for the sole purpose of it was the first team looked a little more sloppier than usual. Yes, obviously it's against the Kansas City Chiefs in the first team, but that's not an excuse to give it that performance, especially with the missed fumble in the beginning when it comes to the handoff. Swift played well. I really liked Swift's contributions yesterday. I mean, I think he did pretty solid for someone that didn't play the entire preseason. But you know, you got to build off of that. You got to clean that up, and when it comes to the drawing board, and hopefully, we see a much more consistent and cleaned up offense against Minnesota. Um, in terms of the Ron's question, I don't even know who this is anymore. Um, but who will be cut? I think we mentioned this in the beginning of the pod. I think that there are a bunch of cut candidates. One that comes to mind, I feel like, and it's kind of unfortunate because I also liked how he played in the beginning. I think Nashawn Wright might be cut. I mean, it all really depends on how, because Terrell Smith is out as well for the season, so he might actually make it for all we know. Um, so that might be it. But I think if there's a cut candidate and who's on the bubble of it, I think it's Nashawn Wright.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I mean, I know the Windy City. He came and said Deshaun Wright's like that. He's gonna take Tyree Stevenson's job. Yeah, Stevenson. Your job is safe, man. I'll say that, man. Your job is safe right now. I think Deshaun Wright played really bad. He played horrible. But again, I mean, I wouldn't mind if he made the roster. Like, is it like a death piece? But like, I mean, I don't think he's gonna be start. I don't think he's gonna make the team. Who else? I want Ian Wheeler to make the team. I think he
I
has
hope so
solid
too.
potential.
I hope
He has
so
solid
too.
potential. I don't know who else. I'll be honest,
I
man. I'm
really
not really
hope.
tapped in with the cuts. Like, I just know like the main players.
Oh, CV, what's up, my guy? What are your thoughts on the state of the defensive line? Ooh, that was a big question yesterday, and we kind of had a conversation about that as well. Um, yeah, there's a lot to talk about that, especially when it comes to who our pass rusher is going to be, because at the end of the day, Montez Sweat needs help on the other side as well, and it's going to be a nightmare scenario if we cannot still in the year 3 of having Montez, or 2.5 as well of having I think his Wi-Fi came out. He's gonna probably be back of Montez Sweat. Um, I think it really just depends on if we can. Oh, there we go. There he is. Yeah,
Yeah, dude, the Wi-Fi
the
is just so bad.
on in that room. Yeah, I don't blame you, but yeah. To kind of get to your point, I think the D line is it's still a work in progress at the end of the day. Especially after yesterday, it's not like it's a whole train wreck. It just sucks because we keep seeing the same things. We keep seeing the same issues that plagued us last year and the year prior too. Is not being able to get to the quarterback and get those sacks necessary. And while that may be true, and that we still need more talent up front, we have to also keep in mind that in Kansas City, we didn't have Grady Jarrett there to be on the defensive line. We need to have players step up a lot more. There needs to be more effort on that. And then I think not Ben Johnson, Dennis Allen is going to be the one that's going to, have to clean that up and, talk to the roster about that, because that's going to be something going forward. Because if we're going to make a playoff push, and this team needs a good, solid edge rusher to pair up with Montez Sweat, and that's a key area of emphasis that we need to fix. Then we have to go out and get an edge rusher that's available. And still to this day, Zadarius Smith is still available. I forgot who else is edge rusher wise is going to
Trey.
be there. Trey Hendrickson, yeah. I mean, but it's like I feel like the personally, I think Michael Parsons and Trey Hendrickson. I kind of changed up a bit on my take. I think they're both going to sign in their respective teams. Still, I, it's we've seen this movie in
Why
song and
not?
dance
I
before.
mean, I know Micah is probably a long shot, but why not Trey?
Trey might sign back. I feel like they might. They won't.
There's no
I
way
don't
they don't
think
have
they're
the
gonna
money.
get rid of him, dude. That's
They don't
like
have
no
money.
way.
They don't have money.
They have money, dude. They have Bengals have money, dude. They just don't want to pay.
No, they're not. I heard they don't have money.
No, they do. Cap wise, they're pretty good in the cap. Like next year, they're gonna have a ton of money too. Like even with Trey Hendrickson on the team, they'll still have a decent amount of money. It's just a matter of getting that contract signed. But yeah, what are your thoughts on the defensive line?
Yeah, we just need another edge. I've said it so many times. I said it so many times, and Ryan Poles still has not drafted an edge. That's one thing I just don't understand. Like to this day, it's been a problem.
I mean, he has. He drafted Austin Booker. Oh, we might lost you again. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, edge rusher at the end of the day is going to be the most important thing, 100%.
No, I just don't understand. Like, okay, like my thing with Ryan is like you had a problem with that in 2022. Jaquan Brisker led your team in sacks, which is embarrassing. He's a safety. 2023, Montez Sweat, that's good. 2024, Montez Sweat struggles because he doesn't have help, and you still don't in the draft in round 2, round 3, round 4. I mean, round 2 because I mean, like get bang like drafting a guy in round 4, like you don't know if he's gonna be good. So, I just don't understand it. Maybe that's one thing I just don't get, and maybe he's gonna maybe sign one, hopefully. But I just think that an edge is really needed. I mean, I think the D line has so much potential with another edge because I think Montez Sweat is really good, but he needs help. Like he can't just be the only one just trying to deliver pressure. They're just gonna double team him. Cap space is a myth. That shouldn't be a reason for either team to sign their respective players. Yeah, but I mean, the Bengals are not a good organization. They rather pay a wide receiver 2 than their best defensive player. So, I still don't think he's going to get re-signed. I think he will get traded somewhere. I think Terry McLaurin will get traded somewhere too. I think just bad organizations are going to do bad things. I mean, they just often make mistakes. So we've seen this happen before. I think Micah will get re-signed because he's Micah Parsons. He's 25 years old, and I definitely do think the Cowboys will
I thought it
keep
was
him because they have
26.
well, same thing. Yeah, basically same thing. So he'll be re-signed. But I think Trey Henderson's definitely could be available. So if I would calls, if not Zadarius Smith, solid option. Not sure Jadeveon Clowney's on the team. Maybe he is. I don't know. But just get somebody that can. Deo is so bad.
I don't
I
think
didn't
he's
really see
bad.
the
I
deal.
think we just need to see more out of him. He did get a sack as well, but
He did.
I mean, yeah, I mean, he did pretty good. I mean, not in this last game, but in the game prior, he did get some good pressure on them. So,
Yeah, I mean, I
I
just
mean,
feel like okay, like we can't really say okay.
yeah,
Deo will be
hundred
the reason we
percent.
don't trade for him.
Yeah, it could be
Wait, I
because
don't understand. Like, is he? Wait, Derek, are you like saying he's gonna be good or is he gonna be bad?
no, he said he is bad. It's just that, and he might be the reason that they won't trade for him, Micah Parsons, because we paid him relatively decent money,
No.
and to get on to CV's point as well with the Commanders are doing everything to ruin JD5's chances of winning a ring. I mean, yeah, especially when it comes to if you don't re-sign McLaurin, which I doubt they're not going. I feel like they're going to sign McLaurin. There's no way that they don't, because I feel like they're just
I
holding it
honestly
out.
think they might not. I'm being so serious. They might not. Like, it
I
just
mean,
makes
yeah,
sense.
if that's the case, yeah, 100%. Then it's going to ruin his chances because why would you get rid of someone who for 1,000 he had for every quarterback he has had, he's gotten the Terry McLaurin has gotten 1,000 yards, and Jaden Daniels gave Terry McLaurin one of his best seasons to date, and that's if you get rid of Terry McLaurin, and on top of that, you already got rid of Brian Robinson Jr., which fine, okay, fair. It was an interesting move at the end of the day, but I will say if you keep getting rid of your players that were on that roster during the NFC Championship run, like you're not building chemistry. You're just getting rid of that. And it's yeah. At the end of the day, we'll see what happens with the Commanders. I personally don't think that Adam Peters is gonna go out of his way to not sign McLaurin because it just doesn't seem like something he would do. Yes, I agree that McLaurin's like 29 or 28 years old, but he's still, technically still in his prime because he's still like consistent when it comes to being a wide receiver one for this team. And if for Jaden's sake, if you want to continue that, you gotta keep him, genuinely speaking. Because who else is he gonna throw to? Like Debo Samuel in the big 2025? Like, yeah, I mean, it really just depends. But yeah, I agree. Like, you can make an argument that the contract wasn't that great. And yeah, I mean, right now it's aging poorly right now, but we still don't 100% know yet
I
about
mean, like, let's
Dio's.
just like give it a season, man. Like, let's
Give it
give
a
it a season.
season.
I just feel like, bro, saying someone sucks and then they haven't played a single game in our uniform, like official game. I respect your opinion, man, but I just don't understand that because I don't understand it because I think that you got to give them a chance to actually play meaningful football games, and it's preseason. We're not giving up. We're not doing like crazy like blitz packages. We're just doing the vanilla defenses. So, um, I think we just had to give him time.
I mean, like, yeah, fair enough. But I mean, I wouldn't say that. I mean, yeah, I mean, he Ryan Poles has had misses 100%, and I wouldn't say that he's signed. I mean, yeah, the whole Ryan Poles thing again is like a whole cycle again, where it's like, yeah, he's made a lot of bad
I mean, we gotta
moves.
like let's see if this is a good move, man. He is 25 years old. If he is good on the team, that's a good contract, man. We gotta see. Like again, like just like the quarterback, we have to see. Like, is he gonna be good? Like, we can't just judge off a rookie. Sorry, off of preseason, man. Like
Yeah,
I'm not gonna give up on a guy because he didn't have the best preseason or hadn't had the best practice. Like,
yeah,
let's if he's by week 7 is not doing anything, then sure we can say okay, horrible contract, but
yeah,
we gotta give him a chance.
yeah. And the thing is, Bev, we had to also keep in mind that Dennis Allen is not, and every team in the NFL are not using their actual defensive schemes when it comes to the preseason. Like that's just a known fact in the NFL, and it's just you got to trust, like CV said, you got to trust on this in Ben. You got to trust in this system. You got to trust in this coaching staff that they know what they're doing. Because if anything, in the last couple of years, especially, this is the most, ever since we fired Lovie Smith, this is the most well thought out, well put together staff we have seen in probably since Lovie Smith's time in Chicago. And if we can trust this, then we can't really trust anything at this point. So give it time. I think, like my brother said, by week 7 or week 6, when we're facing relatively decent comp and we're not seeing any production, then we can make the assumption that then we can start giving that argument at the end of the day. So I think, while it's fair that you might not agree with the contract, and yeah, 100% it could have been a little bit too over ambitious from Ryan Poles when it comes to giving out a contract for someone as unproven as Dio Odeyingbo. Like, I can 100% understand and get on board with that line of thought. But what I can get on the line of thought of what is saying that he outright sucks without seeing a full, tape on him, or without necessarily, seeing him in a Bears uniform in Dennis Allen's scheme, going through those progressions, especially on the defensive line and getting to the quarterback, which I think Dio has the opportunity to do so. Um, do you all think the Bears will make a trade?
I mean, it depends. Like,
I
it depends what our record is.
exactly, like, I think if we're by the trade deadline, how many? I keep forgetting how many weeks is it.
Wait,
Is it
hold
to
on,
week
hold on.
10, week 9?
Yeah. Hey, Tucker's back, bro. Another
Tucker
three-run
is
home
back,
run. I'm
dude.
sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta say this. His Chicago. Kyle Tucker is back, man. He's
10
back.
to 0. Good
Two,
lord.
a home run by Kyle. Like, dude, he's back, bro. The booing has to stop, bro. Come on, he's back.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Exactly.
sir. I mean, listen, you gotta get. I mean, this is a little bit of a tangent, but like, yeah, you gotta. That benching probably did help,
We brought
and
him home. He was also injured. Like I'm just saying, like he's gonna be fine. Like I think this is we got to pick it up now. Like we got to keep winning games, and we're gonna make the playoffs. I really like this. I like what he's doing right now. I like it.
yeah, yeah. But in terms of a trade, if I keep forgetting when the trade deadline is, usually is it week 9
It's
or
like
week
week
8?
after week 8. After week 8.
After week 8. So if our record is so the hmm, if our record is, I would say 6 and no wait, it's 6-2, no 5-3, maybe we go make a trade to improve our pass, because the thing is, it all really depends on how our pass rush is by week 8. If it's a huge problem and we're in the opportunity to be in the playoffs, by all means we have enough cap and we can push it to later on to go for like a really solid player. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you. Like I was saying, like just how good of his like how good are we playing right now, right? Are we, are we winning games? Are we in a chance to make the playoffs, like make a push? Then yeah, I say go for it. I think we will, and I think we'll make a trade. That's what I'm saying. Trey Henderson might be available. He might be available, guys. Like
Yeah,
you guys think that's crazy. He might be available. But yeah, I
yeah,
mean, someone will be available. Every year there's like, oh, like some they won't be available. Like people will be available in the trade deadline. So I definitely think a pass rusher is definitely like there's gonna be some teams that are gonna be selling. So we could be buyers,
yeah.
man. Hopefully we're buying because I think that this team is really, I'm being so serious, an edge away.
An edge away is crazy, but yeah, I mean, like, no, I agree.
An
I
edge
think
away.
we're like, yeah, yeah. I mean, in terms of players, yeah, I agree. It has to be edge. But let's go on to the next part, which is: are we satisfied with Swift as RB1, or should we go swing for the fences at our RB
All
like
right, Brees is
Jonathan
not going
Taylor?
anywhere, man. Brees is not going anywhere. Like I told you, the Jets are keeping him, bro. They need him. They need. They're not getting rid of Brees. Jonathan Taylor, I don't think is gone either. Like I think the Colts, they're gonna keep him. And I think I'm high on the Colts. Like if you guys didn't watch the last podcast, I'm high on them. I think they have a chance to compete for the division. Don't count out Danny Dimes. But I mean, I'm fine with
Nah,
Swift being the running back one. I think he's a good back. I mean, he can run. He's proven he can rush for 1,000 yards. Like I think he'll be fine. I mean, maybe Manan guy steps up, or what's the other guy's name? Ian Wheeler.
Ro-
I don't know. Like
Roshan Johnson, yeah.
Roshan Johnson. We have definitely backs. I don't think running backs are that important for us because you had to understand we had to also pay these guys too. Like Brees Hall's looking for a contract. Jonathan Taylor, he's already in a he has a pretty big contract with the Colts.
Actually,
I remember
right now, if we get Jonathan Taylor and he requests a trade, that contract is not as bad because he's already in year 3 of that contract right now. So he's, if anything, it's
no,
Jonathan Taylor is a better
that was
option.
year two. I thought it was year
Year
two.
2 of that contract, so that's still very. You still take a year off, and you can
I
ask the
mean,
Colts to pay a decent amount of their contract as well. That's also an option too.
but they're not gonna get rid of Taylor, man. There's
I mean,
not.
it all depends on how badly the season goes. Like, which it probably will. Let's be real. Like,
I don't
I,
think they're gonna be bad.
I think they are, but that's
I
just
think they're gonna be a good team.
no. I don't think they're gonna be bad. Bad. I just think they're gonna be like very mid. Like, if anything, like it's just like they'll
But
win
like that's what
games,
the
but they
Colts
won't.
like, though. That's what the
Huh?
Colts like. They like to be mid.
I mean, yeah.
That's why would they sell if that's their culture, being mid.
I mean, yeah. Fair enough. I mean, it all really just kind of depends. But I was gonna bring up something as well. Uh, all right. Also, to the title of this podcast, and it's a really big one. It's a big question. What is your confidence level for the Chicago Bears going now that the preseason's done? Now that we're about to hit 53-man
Like
roster, like, what
to
is your
what extent?
confidence level to meet our expectations for the season? And that is, Caleb gets 4,000 yards. we get at least 8 wins in the season. And what's another thing? We like, I don't know, like win a decent amount of division games. What are your thoughts on that? And he cut out again. Dang it, his Wi-Fi is so bad. I will be real. Man.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
here. I'm
there
here.
we
I'm
go.
here. I heard you. I heard you. Okay, yeah. My confidence level is at an all-time high. I think what you first said, Kill Williams 4,000 yards. Yeah, he's smashing that. I think he'll be really, really good this season. I think he'll get like 4,000 something yards. He will be one of the best quarterbacks we've seen. I think he's that talented of a quarterback. I think the offensive line will be really good. I think whoever wins that job, Ozzy or Braxton, they'll be fine. I think the offensive
Yeah.
line's gonna be good. I think the run game will be pretty good. I think the run game won't be our star. I think our star of the team will be like I think we're gonna be a pass first team. Or maybe
Yeah.
that's wrong. We're gonna be definitely pass first.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I think actually, you know what, man? I think like low key, like it's kind of on topic. And I think the preseason is over. I think we're waited way too long. I think we should do my record prediction for the Bears, bro.
Yeah. What
Honestly,
what's that?
I feel like this is the perfect time. The preseason is done. You know, like and this is a great question. Confidence level in the 2025 Chicago Bears. I think this is a
Yeah.
great time, bro.
Yeah, record prediction. Yeah, we can do one right before the season starts, and that'll be probably a future podcast
Yeah,
episode. Um, but yeah, I
for
mean,
sure.
I kind of have to agree with this. By CV, I feel the same way, honestly. D line and left tackle situation are definitely give two dings for me.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes
I
up.
think that's what's going to be the biggest two things.
Mhm.
Um, but I just think that there's some things like that you have to be really excited about, especially from an offensive perspective, a defensive perspective. Everyone's doing their part, building a culture out here, and that's going to be something that will help us win games. Coaching at the end of the day wins games. It's not necessarily the talent; it's just a matter of how well can you scheme and you know rough the storm, weather the storm, excuse me, of your opponents. And we have a lot of tough opponents this year, so it's
Let's do the record prediction, bro. Before the stupid
right.
Wi-Fi goes away, bro.
Record prediction. I mean,
Yeah, do you have that thing? Like I see a lot of TikTokers be using like thing
NFL
where you
Perry Pick'em.
yeah, whatever,
Yeah,
yeah.
I got it. But yeah,
I saw someone yesterday with like 3 and 14, bro. Like
I got it now. Let me just do it. It's an
I
exclusive.
I let's go. I think you already did one on your channel, so if you guys haven't already, go watch his. This is mine. I'm just gonna do it live. All right, week 1, Monday Night Football. JJ McCarthy's first game as a starter. I got the Bears winning that one. Close game, but the Bears win it. Bears win it. I think defense leads us to that win, but Caleb plays pretty good. Week 2 against Ben Johnson in Detroit. I think the moment's gonna be too big for us. I think we lose this game. I think we lose it. Dallas Eberflus comes back to Chicago. He comes back and he gets the hopes that he's gonna beat the team that fired him, but he loses. He loses. I think this is the game where like Caleb Williams and like the national media starts paying attention to Caleb like a lot as a good player because you beat the Cowboys, you're gonna be recognized on national television. So Caleb
Oh
Williams
yeah, you know how my first take is gonna melt down
and
so
Tom
hard.
Brady's also calling the game too. Give me Caleb for this one. The Raiders, give me the Caleb also. I think the Raiders are gonna be sneaky this year, but I think we get our first road victory. Week 5. Yeah, this is a revenge game. Revenge game from last year, bro. Week 6, sorry. I got us winning this game. Close game, but we win it. Saints, we're going to this is a bye week. We win this game. All right, bro. As much as I want the Bears to beat the Ravens, bro, we're losing this one. And then I think we lose to Cincy also. I think we lose back-to-back weeks. I think we just lose in the shootout to them. Week 10 against the Giants. I got us winning this game. I think it's gonna be actually one of the hardest games we've played because their defense is gonna be so good. But I think we win this one. It's gonna be like kind of ugly. Week 11. I got the Vikings win this one. I on the road in that stadium is kind of hard. Week 12, Aaron Rodgers last time playing the Chicago Bears. I got the Bears winning this one. Oh, Black Friday game, the Eagles versus the Bears. Call me crazy on this one, bro. I got the Bears winning this one. I think this is the signature win of Caleb Williams.
Holy shit!
Signature win, beating the defending champions on the road, bro. I got us winning this game.
Have the Lions ever beaten the Eagles more
No.
recently?
Nah, they had a crazy game in 2022 though. I remember it was like 38-35, but nah. I think we win this game against the Eagles. I think this probably is one that we lose. Like no. Like I think realistically we lose, but I think Caleb Williams will have one signature win where it's like no one picked us, but we won the game. You know what I'm saying? Like
No,
it's
yeah.
yeah. Green Bay,
At
like come
Lambeau.
on, we're winning this game. We're winning this game in Lambeau. That's Caleb Williams' second home. That's his second home. Browns. I think this is gonna be a letdown game. I think it's a letdown game. I got the Browns winning this one. Letdown game. You know, we win 3 straight, and it was like it's a letdown. But then against the Packers here, I got us winning this game. And then week 17 against the Niners, I have us losing this game in a close one. I think, you know, that stadium's really hard to play against in Levi Stadium. I think the Niners are gonna be pretty decent this year. It's gonna suck because Savank is a big Niners fan. I'm never gonna hear the end of it, but I think we lose that game. And then I think we rounded out and beat the Lions at home to even the series 1-1. I think 11-6 is on the board, man. I think realistically, if we really want, we can take out the Eagles loss. 10-7, I'll take that too. No. I think like 10-7, but like I think, yeah, okay, yeah, there we go. That's more realistic in my opinion.
No, yeah. I think this is a very realistic
I
one.
mean, realistically, we probably lose to the Eagles and win the Browns game, but I mean, this is just like a rough sketch. But I think 10-7 is realistic. I'll be really happy this happens, man. But you know, obviously the wins are going to be important, but obviously this is another year of just developing the quarterback, playing winning football, and I think if the stats are there, if we're winning, the stats are going to be there. That's what I think. If we're winning football games and we're scoring a lot of points, it's going to be because of Caleb. Because we don't have such a crazy run game. We have like DeAndre Swift, but that's it. So if we're winning football games, it's going to be because of how good Caleb has become and how good he's developing as a passer. I mean, obviously he's a good passer, but like, you know, not taking sacks and stuff like that. And I think realistically, I just want Caleb Williams from 68 sacks to go to 30. If you take 30 sacks is whatever, or 35. I mean, let's be realistic. 35 sacks, that's fine with me. But
okay,
that's my overall prediction, man.
that's fair. That's actually a pretty solid prediction. I'll be real. But yeah, I mean, we don't really have anything else today.
Nah.
That's gonna do it for today's episode. We're gonna save the rest of the topics for future episodes, especially this upcoming week before the season starts. Can't believe it's almost the season. We have like a week or less than a week, or no. Yeah, wait, a little bit more than a week until football actually starts, and it was like Thursday night football. But I appreciate everyone in the chat for tuning in and adding to the conversation. Really do appreciate that. Always remember to like and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 700 subscribers by the end of the month, so feel free to subscribe. Follow SlashingGotNext as well. That follows the socials down below. I'm very consistent on that. Anything else to say?
Yeah, you know, videos coming out soon. Actually, I'm gonna actually be consistent now. Like this is a new year, new season, consistent uploads for both the NBA and NFL. So if you guys want to watch my videos, you know, just come to my channel. I think really soon I'm gonna post videos. I just this past year, obviously, just not the best for me. When it comes to uploading, just didn't have the motivation. I was like really on and off. So I made a point that this year will be my year that I grow. I have a lot of goals. I'm going to mention that on my channel. I don't want to take too much time on the podcast to mention my channel, but I'm really excited for the season. I think this is going to be really good. I think the Bears are going to be really good, and I think obviously my Golden State Warriors are going to be good too. And I think, you know, obviously the Cubbies are playing good too. So it's great when my teams are playing pretty good. So yeah, I'm just excited. If you guys are interested in those topics, you know, and interested in that type of content, just go to my channel. But anyways, I'll always be on this channel for every podcast episode. So yeah.
Sounds good. All right, guys. Thank you guys again so much for watching. And as always, see you guys in the next one.